Costa Rica is moving towards a strong and booming economy. With the increasing foreign investment, it is vital for the country to have energy sources that can meet the needs of a thriving development. Although the country generates 92% of its electricity from renewable energy sources, it can't depend solely on them. Anticipating a decrease in the present sources of electricity, Costa Rica's electric power company, ICE, has started building a thermal project named Garabito in Punta Arenas. This project uses 11 generators driven by engines that are propelled by the economic bunker fuel, which generate a total of 200 megawatts for Costa Rica. This is approximately 10% of the country's electric power consumption. To implement this ambitious project, ICE signed a trust with the Bank of Costa Rica so the project could be performed using an expedited procedure of public procurement. The Fideicomiso Garabito in record time solicited bids on the project, carried out the studies, and awarded the project to the German company MAN, which will hand over the turnkey project on December 2010. The impossible is possible with Dacotrans. Dacotrans de Central America, a company leader in the transport of entire projects, heavy equipment, and oversized loads, was hired together with Daco Worldwide in Germany to handle the transport of 11 engines with a weight of 320 tons each. Besides the heavy lift cargo, Dacotrans moved and nationalized all project-related cargo from different parts of the world and delivered everything on a DDP base right to the job site, ICE Garabito. The main challenge was to move the engines from Europe right onto the foundation of this power plant. Weak bridges and road structures made it necessary to carry out thorough resistance studies of all the surfaces where the heavy lift vehicles had to travel in order to reach their destination. After having evaluated 4 different possible solutions, the best one was determined. None of the 5 bridges along the route would support the weight of more than 400 tons of the special hydraulic trailer with a total of 18 axles and 144 tires, and with the loaded engine. Together with the Ministry of Transportation and the support of the railway company, Incofer, the Dacotrans Engineering Department constructed a complete new road over an abandoned railroad track from Caldera to Punta Arenas. This led us around our first weak bridge on our route. Only a few kilometers further, a concrete bypass was constructed right through the Rio Barranca in order to avoid putting this bridge at risk. As a total of 11 engines had to be transported during a period of 7 months, this bypass had to be constructed in a way that it would resist even the rainy season, which starts in April. Dacotrans' greatest assets is its people, a group of individuals with extensive knowledge in the development of high-level technology projects, people devoted to the details required to ensure the success of this project. Dacotrans' planning capacity was clearly shown by the successful move of the first engine, where it was clearly shown that this 4th option was the right decision. The logistics developed during many months of hard work passed all the tests. Literally, all the obstacles along this complicated transport route could be taken care of in advance. Having a transportation height of 8.6 meters, thousands of electric, TV, and phone cables had to be removed. Road signs and trees had to be removed before this transport could be executed. Many permits from 4 different ministries of the country were necessary to make a legal and complete movement. Together with our own escort cars, the local police department was contracted to regulate traffic and assure a safe journey for man and machine. To reach the job site where the engines would be installed, the convoy traveled through sugarcane fields to avoid delays and closures of one of the country's main highways. On the dirt roads of this farm, plenty of water channels had to be crossed, and this was solved with the installation of Dacotrans flyover bridges, which guaranteed a safe passage over these weak road spots. After traveling for 5 days, the first engine reached the power plant where it will be installed. Once this MAN motor was unloaded in front of the powerhouse, it had to be moved on special sliding devices to cross the first 6 foundations to finally settle down on the last one in this row. This job was done with hydraulic force, pushing the engine over a special sliding gear for more than 70 meters into the powerhouse until it could be located on its foundation. The next engine will be installed in front of the first one, as it also will be done with the following ones, filling up all the foundations that had been constructed already many months ago. Mounting the engines on their base showed Dacotron's efficient planning and logistics, and also underlined the experience of its well-trained staff. While mounting the first engine on the foundation, a second crew already started transporting the next engine. There is no doubt that the expertise of Dacotron's personnel and their detailed logistics will make it possible to move the remaining engines safely and efficiently from Europe to their final destination, ensuring the success of the Garabito project. It surely can be said that Dacotrans is always on the right track.